Hi guys, I'm Dan Whitaker. Today we're going to take a look at new Olympic golf champion Justin Rose's golf swing. So first thing we're going to do is take a look from the front on here. This is about a year and a half, 2 years ago at the Open Championship. And first of all, we're going to have a look at Justin's unique little practice move that he does that really works on for his game. So what he does is he gets on the way down right here, and you'll notice a lot of the time he'll come down and he'll kind of stop into this little position here. So he started coming down and he gets the feeling of those arms going forwards and getting in front of the body. You'll then see that he stops, goes back again, and then comes through and kind of gets this feeling of those arms very much getting in front of his body. So he's got lots of room for those arms to come around with the body. So the one on the right hand side here is actually one from the Olympic Games. Now what we'll notice is at the top of the backswing right here, he's in phenomenal shape. But I see quite a lot of people talking about players with a bowed wrist. We can clearly see here at the top that Justin's got a little bit of cup in that left wrist, and it actually is a phenomenal position. He's got the left arm almost perfectly on the shoulder plane, lots of hip rotation, the weight in that right heel looks like he's pressuring down in that direction, so it looks like he's pressuring through the floor right here, whilst his pelvis has rotated back here, and he's also got his right elbow in front of his right hip. So that's sensational for position for lots of people to be looking at, because there's just so much good stuff going on at that top of the backswing. What we'll then see is, as he comes right down here, we'll notice that there's daylight up in this extreme upper armpit region. So when we take a look at this right here, in this area, we can see that there is some daylight up in here. Okay, what he's then able to do is from here he's able to unwind around. Okay, we can see now that the upper body and the hips are open, and then he lets that body rotate around. You can see that butt of the club is very much moving around with Justin. So that club head is staying outside of the hands right here, and he is able to just rotate around, letting the club work around with him, and very much finishing with the arms and body matching a lot. So this was a, almost a full iron shot, probably not quite flat out, into one of the par threes at the Olympics. Now what we're going to do is going to very quickly have a look at a couple of other swings. So this is from 2015, and this was one taken by Justin's coach, Sean Foley, and was posted online on the right side. So what we'll see here with Justin is from the front view. So here's something that lots of people, we can all be learning from, is that definitely turn those hips pretty deep. So he's turned that right hip nicely, turned it back in this direction. Now this is the thing that I really like, is from this front view right in here, we'll notice that that left shoulder very quickly gets away from the chin. Okay, so as that so quickly gets away from the chin, that's created space in this direction right here. That's giving him lots of room to get his arms in front of his body, and this is something that we can see that he is practicing before he hits every single shot. Now, this is obviously something that he is trying to do, to feel his arms in front of his body, give him more space to then allow himself to get the arms to come around with that pivot motion in the golf swing. Now here's another bit, there's another key bit here that I think is fantastic. See that Justin, during this first movement, it's a classic one-piece move away from the ball, keeps that extreme upper armpit of that left arm is still attached in this area. But what we'll notice now is, as he rotates that left arm and sets the golf club up, that arm moves away, and that's because the right elbow is folding. Okay, so the left arm has moved away in this direction. We can see that the club is beautifully balanced at halfway back, and we can just see right here that those hands are very much in line with his sternum at halfway back. So he's got the arms and the club all completely balanced to one another. He then takes that to the top as he winds up. Okay, and at that top of the backswing we saw that little bit of cup here, and the arms and the body and the club are all really nicely balanced. As he starts down from here, what we can then learn is that left shoulder, we can see what the gap in this area. So you now see daylight's already there, means the left arm moving away. Lots of room in the arms here for the arms, then work around with the body. It creates all of that daylight. Now what we're going to do is just take a quick look at where Justin has come from. So we've got some older footage of Justin, just going to bring. Now obviously he's on exactly the same camera angles, they're slightly different, but you'll get the idea of what is happening, particularly through the release. So what we'll see is that left arm in this older golf swing was a lot more on the side of his body right here. And then what we can see is those arms are going away and there's a lot more of a crossover release, using the hands a lot more in that older action. So we can see here that there was a lot of heavy release in the hands and a bit more flip. What we'll notice now is the benefit of doing the drills and what have you is we're seeing that backswing's a little bit shallower at the top, okay? And what we're then noticing is just how much more around with the body this club is going. So we can see the hands are almost disappearing, but the club head is over here. There's the club. Okay, so he's very much got that club we call outside the hands. Okay, so we can see it right here. We then bring it on a few frames and it's still right there. Okay, so the club is very much passing the hands here on this other one. I know it's a different angle, but it is definitely still passing. Okay, now what we'll do is if we have a little look at this even older footage, okay, this is back in 2004, 2005, around that era. At the top we'll see a much steeper backswing, okay, than what we are seeing right now. So what we'll notice right now is that at the top of the backswing it's definitely a bit shallower. It's definitely getting the arms to match the body a little more. Right elbow's a bit lower down, okay, probably got a little bit more cup in that left wrist. We then bring this through and we see that that was definitely more down the line with the hands there. Okay, still see the butt of the club. Club had disappeared. Sure sign that the hands have been a bit more active. We can see a very different movement of the arms and the club here to the older one. So we can see that the body is definitely in control a little more. So he's shallowed the action out and got that body moving a lot more in sync with the club, and the arms look sensational. So obviously a phenomenal win for Justin at the Olympics. It was absolutely brilliant to see it. Great to see golf in the Olympics again. Hope everyone enjoyed it. If you'd like to see more from me, please subscribe to my channel. I've got lots of other good content coming. Also, if you want to go on my website to contact me, that'd be great. Thanks for watching and speak with you again soon.